Major news here on the crypto regulation front, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Oh, just realized my ring light wasn't on. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can. Boom. There we go. A little bit more lighting in the house. All right. So, some breaking news here in the last 24 hours, guys. Not sure if you saw this. I've been a little bit behind. Usually I'm right out in front of this, but making this video for you here. Breaking: House Republicans propose a bill to classify crypto as commodities. Now, what's happening is very, very interesting. This is certainly becoming a political issue right now amongst Republicans and Democrats. Now, there are some people on both sides of the aisle who oppose crypto. There are people on both sides of the aisle who adopt and want to adopt crypto, who like crypto. But this bill in particular is tied to House Republicans to classify crypto as commodities. Now, before we dive into this, it's important to note that the SEC looks, at least we think this is how it is because of what has been said in the past. The SEC looks at Bitcoin as a commodity. Everything else, who knows, right? When you look at the CFTC, which handles commodities, SEC handles securities. CFTC looks at Bitcoin and Ethereum as both commodities. Everything else, who knows? But now House Republicans proposing a bill to classify all crypto, potentially, as commodities. So, in a significant move to address the regulatory challenges, House Republicans in the U.S. Congress have introduced a new draft bill that aims to reclassify digital tokens from securities to commodities. The proposal, released by leaders of the House Financial Service Commission and Agricultural Committee, aims to establish a clearer framework and guidelines for the treatment of digital assets within the United States. We need this. Now, shout out to Gillibrand and her counterpart. Oh my gosh, what was the lady from Wyoming as well? Gillibrand was the Democrat, and the Republican, her name is escaping me. Somebody drop it down below in the comment section. It'll come back to me. But they have put together some bills looking for clearer guidelines, clearer regulations here in the United States. Now, proposed bill seeks to provide crypto clarity. One of the key aspects here is essentially, what do we classify crypto as? Is it a commodity? Is it a security? Is it another class in and of itself? Basically, right now, they're required to provide detailed explanation of their functioning and prove their decentralization by certifying that no single entity controls more than 20% of the asset. Now, a lot of these cryptocurrency companies, like Cardano, really doing things in order to bolster how decentralized they are. The Securities and Exchange Commission would retain the authority to challenge this claim by conducting a thorough analysis to determine whether the asset falls within this jurisdiction. So this is an important point to make here. No single entity can control more than 20% of the assets. Now, a long-standing point of contention for crypto projects operating in the U.S. is the lack of clarity on when a project can be considered decentralized enough for its tokens to no longer be classified as investment contracts. See, there's never been real clarity on this front. Now, this draft bill put out here by House Republicans, this is going to seek to address this issue directly by providing a clear definition of decentralization, offering greater certainty to crypto projects operating within the country. It's going to be very clearly defined. It needs to be, right? In order for you to be a commodity, here's what you need to do. If not, you are a security, right? We need it like this, black and white. Now, the CFTC, to get its own digital commodity exchange, in addition to reclassification efforts, the bill proposes the establishment of a new category of registered businesses known as Digital Commodity Exchange, subject to oversight by a Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the CFTC. These exchanges would be required to comply with the agency's standard protections, including the segregation of customers' assets, and implement measures to prevent market manipulation. The CFTC would also gain new authority over direct trading of crypto commodities, further strengthening regulatory oversight in the cryptocurrency market. Now, there's still a lot of hurdles to be jumped here, as Democrats have yet to show support here. Now, it's not all Democrats. There are some people on the Democratic side, like Gillibrand, who is all about crypto and finding a way to make it, legalize it, and find a way to, do whatever we need to do to utilize the technology, right? So we'll see what happens here. But while the draft bill addresses several key concerns raised by the crypto industry, it awaits support from Democrats, underscoring the challenges in achieving consensus on the regulatory framework side for digital assets. As discussions progress, it remains to be seen whether this proposal will pave the way for a more inclusive and flexible environment for cryptocurrencies and digital tokens here within the United States. We need it, that is for sure. So I'm glad that some people are coming together, and this is a good starting point because we're already behind the eight ball here in the United States. We need to figure this out. The technology's not going anywhere. We need to find a way to best utilize it, best regulate it, so we can bring in everybody into the party, institutional investors, retail investors alike. Appreciate you guys so much. Can't wait to hear what you think down below. Don't forget to hit the like button. Do you know only 10% of people normally hit the like button? If you could help us out here, push us up in the old YouTube algorithm by smashing that like button and dropping a comment, that would certainly be kind of you. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully you got some value out of this video. I'll be back with more. See ya.